John gets the triangle. He's over my shoulder, he locks it up. He doesn't have his angle, but he gets up to that leg. All right, first thing I need to be doing, as soon as we're to this position, I need to be getting my elbow across his hip. All right? Some people like to answer the phone or put the elbow in the center. This still scares me because there's too many handles to pull on to still get that elbow across. So personally, I prefer, come to my left side if you can't see. All right, so again, personally, I prefer to always think about hugging that leg that's over my shoulder. So I'm hugging it as tight as I can. My elbow is, or my forearm is across his hip, right? And I'm trying to create a frame that he needs to break. Okay? If I do it by answering the phone, that's fine if you're comfortable here. Whether it's on your forehead with the rhino horn or on your ear. You just got to be aware that if that elbow clears the hips, he can still finish. Does that make sense? All right? So, John sets up his triangle one more time. Pull. I'm hugging that leg already. Get my arm back. I step up with whatever arm is in. We talked about the last time. And I'm hugging that leg. All right? Now, even if John locks it up here, I'm still, this is the battle, is I'm hugging his hip as tight as I can. My head is coming up. And my knee is driving into his hip, keeping him square. Right? Because we talked about getting our angle with the triangle, right? And for him to do that, his hip has to come out. So if my elbow is touching my knee, he can't do that. Now you see the space this created. I can either grab the back of his knee and turn that direction to twist myself out. I have to be aware of the omoplata at this point. Yeah? Or gogoplata for that matter. Or, and my favorite, especially with guys like John that don't wear a cup, my backhand comes in the middle. I gable grip and I push down and saw as hard as I can. Now I'm trying to be nice to him. But I'm aiming for his, in this case, right testicle. And I'm sawing to get my head free. Then I can come either two hands in or throw him by. Make sense? Yes, that is the correct face.
So you said I can come with
yeah, that's it. Whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes. The sawing motion works for you, whatever. All right? Okay, so one more time. He pushes and he pulls. See, can't believe that. All right? I got to get that arm back, first and foremost. Frame that hip. John's not going to stop. He's going to keep trying to set up his triangle. So I can gable grip those hands to create my frame. My right arm is the one in the triangle at this point. Okay? While we're fighting here, and John's doing a good job. He knows that it's a waste of time to try to lock it up. Okay? We're going to pretend he doesn't know better, and he's going to try to lock it up anyway. Right? You can already see it's hard for him to get in the knee pit. And I've got space between my shoulder and my neck. So I'm going to step up with that knee. Right? Now I'm fairly safe. I'm still in a high guard. If I mess around, I can still get in trouble. Right? He's going to start digging for my head and trying to break me down. So I got to keep that head up. Now I've got my option. Either I start climbing that leg, thumbs in and planting, and I can come back in or pass. Or step up, swim in, gable grip, and press. And then I've got the same pass option. Cool? So if you're with somebody and you're comfortable and you want to go from a full triangle, go for it. If you want to play with it a little bit, just start from that almost locked up position. Okay? Maybe holding your shin, but not from the entirely where you're already passing out. Cool? Gable grip, hug, head up. Whatever arm is in the triangle should be across the hip, and I connect my knee and my elbow. Hang out there as long as you need to. Get a little bounce if you feel comfortable. Make them start shaking those legs free. Then I can either swim in or grip.
Why are you connecting the knee?
Because now he can't get his ankle. So if I'm trying like John here, all right, he's going to try to connect. I've got to get my angle right to finish this. So even if I haven't broken down and I start swinging my hips out, this is what I have to do to finish. So by connecting that knee to that elbow, I can't get my angle. Even if I haven't broken down, right, and I have my foot on my knee, I can't get an angle because he's connecting here. And now as he twists, here, come back. Best way to get somebody in training is tell them to dive in so they don't know that they're naked. So even if I have it locked up, he needs to untwist my legs, right? So if he goes straight up, I'm still locked. But if he twists his head with that shin into my ribs, right? Now you can see how my foot is sliding up my leg? It's loosening. Okay, and at any point, he can break. He can go whichever direction he's ready to go. Right? No rules in the Thunderdome. Good question. Anybody else? All right, 1, 2, 3. Tap!